Hey guys, how you all doing? Well, yes, as I say, hope someone out there enjoys my videos, my madness, and all that sort of stuff. I just thought I'd upload one before I go for my shower in a couple of minutes or so. But yeah, sticking to the theme I've been thinking about today is like Pan-Asianism and how I wish to promote it as, I suppose, imperialists or colonialists, whatever, which to me means the same thing. People who wanted to take over countries and tell them how to be run, wished to divide Asia, and possibly still do. I think it's, I suppose, if your rivals or people who want bad for you wish you to do certain thing, then you should probably do the opposite. So, seeing a lot of division in Asia between different nations. I know a lot of it's always been there, but like things like the Hong Kong protests and protests in India with the students and things like that. And I thought I'd try to give my view about why I think, as I say, why I dreamed for Pan-Asianism, for Asia to come together and work together, as I do for Pan-Africanism as well, possibly also both Asia and Africa to work together. But I think that's, as I say, as I've just said before, when your rival, your enemy, if you like, who wants to see you fail, wants to see you do bad, wishes for you to be divided, for instance, I think you should do the opposite. And I think it would be good to see Pan-Asian groups who work together to tackle terrorism and violence and the division, and all being well, I dare say Godspeed, bring Asia together to as much as possible. Not sure if that's possible or how possible that is. I'm sure there are many in Asia, hopefully, who want to see unity, but there's going to be possibly a minority who can always stir trouble for the rest. But I hope to encourage as many people as possible to see that their future will be brighter and they'll do a lot better and challenge imperialism in a much better way, I feel, if they're united and they work together towards helping Asia to be united. I hope we, as many institutions as possible, set up in countries like Malaysia, India, China, and so forth. That will seek to maybe even fund some organisations that seek to bring Asia together, in spite of, possibly even, dare I say, regardless of religion or caste or anything else, and those who want to see Asia progress. And I think this will help the economies of countries like India and China to continue to grow and challenge some of the external threats that they might face. As ever, I'd love to hear what you think about my view for a Pan-Asian network, how possible you think it is, whether you think it would be a good thing, whether you think they can tackle, or if you're from Asia yourself, whether you think you can tackle global warming, terrorism, and all the other such problems plaguing Asia and the rest of the world better by working together, or whether you think that it won't make much difference or whatnot. And yeah, I hope this video is shared a lot, and I can raise funds to support Pan-Asian networks and things like that, all being well. And lost my train of thought, sorry. Yeah, so as I love China and India and other countries in Pakistan, Japan and everywhere else to come together and sort of set up Pan-Asian networks and groups for politics, business, writing, especially focus on writing today, because as I say, I call it, as I said in my previous videos, I call it Writing Wednesdays. But yeah, I'd love to discuss this idea with other people, so please, as ever, please feel free to comment in the comment section, because I think getting the discussion going will be great. You don't have to be Asian necessarily, or even a Pan-Asianist to comment. All views are welcome, but I especially hope to hear from people from Asia or from an Asian background about what they think about Pan-Asianism, or anyone especially who supports Pan-Asianism. And I think it's a great way to tackle imperialism and also working together against white supremacy or neo-Nazism, the far right, and things like that. I think if Asian nations, as well as African nations, work together, I think we'd do a lot better. But yeah, sorry, as ever, I'd love to hear your opinions, and I really hope that I can somehow promote Pan-Asianism, Pan-Africanism, and things like that I know I talked before about the four, and sometimes I wonder if I should just include, I should always include all four of those groups that I talked about before, or should I just, or make videos like this where I talk about specifically Pan-Asianism or Pan-Africanism and things like that. But I dream for all people from those networks, as I mentioned, the indigenous people from Australasia, Oceania, whichever you want to call it, Africa, the Americas, as I say, Native Americans, native people from Argentina, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, and all those sorts of places, all of the Americas, and also Asia. And I dream to see them work together much more, partly to tackle white supremacy and imperialism and things like that. As I say, I'd love to hear what you think. Peace and love.